back again with another video updating you on the Bitcoin's price action. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure you go like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can stay updated with the latest and the fanciest and the most profitable on crypto. Let's jump right into the video. I made a video here, didn't I? Well, initially here, right? And then second of all, around about here. And I have basically mapped out a scenario where basically whatever I drew there was going to play out. And so I did tell you guys at that time, I think it's basically when that beginning of that white line sort of began, because that's where I thought the 200 MA is going to play out. It's obviously a little bit steeper than I expected, but other than that, I am very, very proud of myself actually a little bit. To be able to have simply nailed that trajectory right there. Bang. I did expect it to sort of have a bounce up. Even that little bounce I've predicted to be correct, which I think I'm reasonably proud of. The RSI obviously is in the dipped formation here, like as I predicted, it's going to be hitting around that line of support. It did break below a little bit, but arguably it's sort of on that rising level of support for the RSI. And it is literally just experiencing that bounce right there, as according to whatever I've scribbled on there, which I think is pretty damn on point. So yeah, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Of course, I'm not always correct, but when I am, I am correct. I guess that goes without saying. But we are in the oversold territory right now. But that doesn't mean, however, right? As the thing about RSIs is that it's not a be-all or an end-all indicator. So here, the price actually dipped here as far as it could, and RSI actually dipped over here. RSI went up, and then it stayed up there. But as you can see, even the RSI rises up a little bit more, there is yet another price action around just about as low as that previous price action when the RSI was much lower. So look, it is interesting that the RSI will be here, but the price action can actually remain sideways even if the RSI rises up a little bit. So I'd say that as the RSI sort of moves sideways or even rises up, the price action actually is going to move sideways still a little bit longer. I think that price action there is how it's going to play out. And of course, I could be wrong in this area here, but if I were you, I would have taken profits just in the rise of this motion here. If you wanted to zoom into the chart a little bit more, go to the 1 hourly chart, and you wanted to get into doing some trades here, look, I mean, you guys can go ahead and like try and find these little sideways price momentum and action here if you want to, depending on how short of a time frame you want to trade in. But I think we will be looking at some sort of a sideways consolidation, and I think sort of this sort of region is sort of how much we're gonna move around. So feel free to give that a go. Obviously, you want to use good trade management strategies in there, taking some smaller profits because we don't see as strong as of a move in this section here, especially when what seems to me is a bear flag forming. Kind of similar to exactly the one that we had before. So that initial move upwards with a slight sideways momentum, with a swing downwards, with a violent move up and a violent move down, consolidation with a smaller move up and a big move down, another smaller move, triangular consolidation like so, and then drop. Kind of what I played out here. Now I feel like this could actually be a bigger version of that, because 4-hour chart, if you look at that, the 200 MA, I have actually drawn that a little bit more, I guess, skewed. It could be, I think it should be a little bit steeper. So I think our downwards momentum could actually come sooner than later. This here, I think will happen potentially around some economic data or maybe some news. I don't know what it will be, but I think this is how it ought to act. Bear flag, obviously we see a repeat of that happening. It's a very, very common pattern. It happens all the time. There's one happening here, bang, down, flag, down, like so. If we just go back on the charts, we will see lots of it. So, and of course it happens the other way as well. The bull flag also forms too. So I think, having said that, I think that will be the scenario that it plays out in. I'll keep an eye close on the RSI. RSI obviously should not be the only thing that you look at, but I think it has some pretty good telltale signs. Let's actually have a look at some of the smaller time frames, see if we can spot any divergences. Yep. So we actually were able to spot a few divergences, I guess, from here to here. Price action goes down, but then the bottoms actually start rising. What about here? Here's a really good one. If we look at the price action, the lows are getting lower, like so. But the lows are getting higher on the RSI. So that's called a bullish divergence. So we could have seen that with this one here, we would have expected a reversal. And so it did come. So guys, that is the update on the price action for Bitcoin. Gee, I haven't done a Floki video in ages. If you would like one, make sure you go smash that like button and subscribe. I will be doing a Floki video pretty soon. Let's actually have a quick look at it now. Yeah, sort of that sideways consolidation. Nothing too exciting. Bitcoin is just really boring right now. Just moving sideways at the moment. But I think we will be expecting a pretty bearish move in the near to short term. And of course, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Subscribe, like right now. Oh, BitGet, trade on it. Link in the description. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See you in the next video. Subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. That's it. Like, share, subscribe.